Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? It's me, Kelly. Hope you guys are doing good. I've been AWOL for a few days. Did the pick the winner for the mixed media, and very excited about that. Dodie Williams won, and I'm very excited. So I'm packing up her stuff, and I have the sexy shirt look right now. I know, don't hate, don't be a hater, appreciate. A few things I want to talk about. I want to remind everybody that it is January 17th and our ATC swap is in full effect. So I'm hoping that you guys are posting on whether you tag on Facebook or post on Flickr, the Flickr account I made for us. I'd love to see when you receive your cards from the person, what you got. So again, if you have any crowd questions or having any problems getting anybody's address, I think we've kind of ironed that out already. But if you still do need help, just drop me a line, knittingandthings@netzero.com or on Facebook. You can find me or on here. They changed it that you go to, let me just check for a minute. You go to your video manager on YouTube. And then you will see community on the left-hand side. You'll go down. It'll say your name, dashboard, video manager, blah, 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 blah. And then you'll see community. You click on there. And then you will see community. And then you will see, just go down that whole row and you will see inbox. Click inbox. And then you can write me on there. They changed everything. It's crazy. So just so you guys are aware, just for general knowledge. So yes, so the ATC swap. So any issues or anything, because we're past the half point, and just let me know so we can straighten it up as soon as possible and get to getting. Boy, I'm having a lot of people. Some people want clay. Some people want paper clay. Some people want mixed media. Some people want jewelry things. Mixed media is winning out again. So again, you know, I know a lot of people are just starting mixed media, and it does help to get a few items just so you can sit and play and, you know, do certain things and learn the craft before you do go out and start spending money to get into it. So, I think it's going to be another mixed media contest. Continue to, you know, give me your thoughts if you want mixed media or you want polymer clay, you know, a few blocks of polymer clay to play with, or, you know, I'm getting back to sorting all my jewelry out. I have not touched in over 3 years, and it's a hot mess, and I found all my bags. I was looking for something for Annie, and I was going through my bags, and there was like, I don't know, 13, 14 bags I had like rolled up, and going through them looking, and of course hers was in the last bag that I found, but I found tons of stuff. I posted on Instagram. I'm so embarrassed. And as I'm going through everything and separating everything, like I'm talking like pendants that I've bought that I've not made jewelry in years, but every time I go, I look. And when things are on sale or I see things I like, I buy them. And I don't know if you can see, this is quite embarrassing. Probably not. That's all brand new tags on stuff. And I'm putting all my tools in there. But that's all that stuff in there. All that. It's sick. It's a sick illness that I have, buying stuff. But you can't pass up deals. Oh my God, nobody needs to see me that close. Oh, what a week it's been. What a week. I'm so glad it's over. I really am. I can't even think straight. I couldn't even do art today. I haven't done art, I don't think, all week, except that weird, bizarre clown that I couldn't even, like, process and do right. I went to my doctor's on Thursday, and I lost 20 pounds since I was there last, which I don't know where. I don't know where. I'm like, where did I lose 20 pounds? Because I see this like on film, and I'm like, should I like darken it in and make it even more? Like I look like I should have like big hairs growing out of there or something. No, if I sit like this, and they say put your tongue at the top of your mouth, makes you look thinner. Can you see how red my cheeks are? It's such a flare up. I am just so miserable. Who gives a shit? Let's continue. Okay. So I wanted to remind you about the ATC cards. I want to let you know that, oh my God, my eye's killing me. I'm just going to whine the whole entire time, okay? Because my husband doesn't care that I whine. He walked in on all my stuff that I found and was not happy. Might be a long time before I buy more jewelry. No, it won't be long. But I just got to get to starting to making it because that's one of my New Year's resolutions. And my husband just said to me, I think yesterday, we were coming home. Was it yesterday? Was yesterday Thursday? We were coming home from my doctor's appointment, and he said to me, because we have just had a hellacious week on top of already being hellacious, and 2 of our animals are ill, and we finally, I was looking up stuff, and we bought baby food for the dog, like literally baby food, and he finally ate because he has a toothache. So we gave him, we've been doing animals for almost 20 years. So we've done the IVs, we've done everything with cats, mostly cats, but dogs too. You know, we've rehabilitated and done all that. Anyway, so we got some baby food, and we gave him a little bit of children's. I told him to get the generic brand of the children's Tylenol or whatever he had gotten, and he got it in him. Poor thing just stands and blood just is dripping. His tooth is falling out. He only has like 4 or 5 teeth left, and he's in a lot of pain, and he's not eating or drank. Well, Dave went and he got baby food for him, and he ate it up. And then that's after getting the medicine in him. And he's been drinking like a fiend. He's still bleeding really badly. Because I said, let me get in there and just pull the tooth out. But like he said, how are you going to know which one it is? And, you know, because sometimes you got to do that. And if we took him to the vet, unfortunately, because he is so old and he was abused and everything like that, they'd tell us to put him down. They wouldn't do anything for him, and he can't go under. He's old. And anyway, so happy. I'm so glad, not only for us, but for my husband, because I know it's been weighing so heavy on him. And now we have, and also we have a cat who has gotten ill, and we've just been feeding her and drinking, and, you know, hopefully she's hanging in there. And she's eating, and when you bring over, I mean, she's drinking a lot of water, so, and she'll eat, like, if you feed her off of a spoon, but not too much, but she's not moving much, so we'll see. We shall see. It's the name of the game when they're older and sick, and, you know, you want to save them, and that's what he was saying to me. He said, boy, we had all these plans for the beginning of the year for our life to, like, just to start changing things and change, you know, and just all these things, and then life takes over, and it's just like the end of, you know, it's like the middle of January, almost the end of January, and it's like we haven't done any changing, because, like, you just don't, I mean, you all know. So, having said that, what else do I have to say? I'm in the middle of cleaning out my old jewelry. I have one of the gray, it's from Doris, but it's like one of the big gray, how you say, you know, where it has like the measurements on the side, and I can't really show you because all my stuff's all over it, but where you can measure like for how long you want your necklace to be, and all the little cubbies in it, you know, that you work on your desk, so you can like set out your beads. It's like a beading thing. I don't know. It's like felt, but I haven't had it cleaned out in over 3 years. So I said to my husband, cleaning out all these beads, and like, I'm just like getting rid of them. I said to him, I found a few pieces of food. I don't exactly know what they are. I must have been eating and beating. I don't know. But they have become weird looking things, and you just kind of throw them away. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to clean this out, because I know that I keep moving it from here to there to here to there to here to there, and finding it here. And all I know is that my one cat, Alice, is wild, and she will just jump up on the top thing. And if she knocks that thing over, I'm doomed. Well, I was cleaning it out today, and I told my husband, be careful when you walk into my art room, because them little seed beads hurt when you step on them with your feet. So once I get myself more organized, I will be able to sweep it with to get some of these beads out. But I keep walking around and I have these beads in my feet, and I know that's very uneventful, but it hurts and I'm whiny. But happy to have that gray thing cleaned out, and so I can kind of start anew. And I have to clean off my desk back there. Um, and so that's my beading place, and I made like some dog pillows, and been just trying to like get back into everything because like I said, I haven't been doing anything. I mean, like anything. I did, however, I will never film it, probably me doing the rainbow loom, but yesterday I sat in, we got home from my doctor's appointment was early, and my daughter was just very beside herself over the cat, and didn't want to sit out because the cat's laying, of course, I mean, really, this is not a big deal, but I made this humongous dog pillow, like humongous dog pillow for our bigger dog, because we only have one big dog and all the rest are small. I'm like, he's a big dog. And so I made it for him, and I think he got to use it once, and then the cat got sick and decided she wanted to lay on it. But what's happening is I think her kidneys are failing, and she's just peeing where she's at. So the pillow is going to be ruined, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I'm like, of all the pillows I've made, because I've made smaller ones too, my big pillow, you know what I mean? But in reality, it's really not that big a deal. But you know how things work like that. I'm not going to even bother washing it or whatever. She eats there, she drinks there, she's comfortable there. She's right in the middle of the living room. But my daughter yesterday was just beyond. She just didn't want to sit by herself out there. And as I think I've mentioned, my daughter suffers from anxiety and panic and depression and all too. So I sat out there with her all day, and I decided to bring my rainbow loom out. So it took me about, I don't even know how many tries. And the worst thing is with the rainbow loom, and it's so addictive, and I've made it a meditation for me, because once you learn a pattern, and it's that damn Frugal Crafter who got me, I mean, like, I'm watching, like, I swear, I almost dreamed her speaking it to me, the directions in my head, because I was on my phone watching the video over and over. And I just, like, want to say to her, look, can I just move in with you for a week and let me try to figure these out? But I did the different colors, but I did what she did. But the thing with the rainbow loom, so I'm making it very meditative and everything, and I had done it so many times over and over that I know the pattern right now. I could sit and do it. But what happens is, if you lose track, and because y'all know I'm as bright as a bright light bulb, if you lose track of one band, when you go to take that bitch off, flying everywhere. So I'm like thinking I'm doing good, and I'm getting it, and psh, I got it. And then I start getting to the end, and I'm like, what the hell did I do? It's coming apart. So I kind of, found, like, I had like one little screw up, and I kind of rigged it a little bit for my daughter, and I said, here, this is the first one I ever made, wear it. So I was really proud of it. But I have bought more bands than I should have ever bought. And matter of fact, I have to go through I have like 4 bags over there from Michael's AC Warren Joann's of like bags of bands that I bought in different colors, like that I just couldn't buy one because I thought, my gosh, wonder if they'll run out of the bands, because I'm very like weird like that. I'm a hoarder, and I have to anyway. So I'm gonna go through the bags. I left the receipts in the bags and really see. Like, I bought a camo one, band, because my daughter likes camo, so I can make her like a cool camo band bracelet. And I want to make bracelets like for when I do make my jewelry and sell them, and or my paintings, and then be able to send like just like a nice little cute little rainbow bracelet, like as an extra gift. Because I love when we order from Etsy or from people and they send you like something extra, and it might be something like little or mundane, but it's like it's like they care, and I like that. So I don't know why I just went on that rant about that, but okay, so I met a wonderful man named Alan. I did not meet him in person. I met him through my YouTube. he is the one who I spoke about in a few videos back, who had written a blog post about me, which had made my month. Wonderful, wonderful man. And he made, and I'm going to link it below, and I'm asking you guys to please go watch it. And if you like what you see, to sub. He made a video on making your own journals out of a book. And he does mixed media painting like and he's British, English or whatever you call it, that Doctor Who is. I don't know. I don't know the right term. My friend Pixie and Romany and all them are that too. And they say words and I have to say, what do you mean? Explain that to me, like the A4 and the things. And I'm like, speak Kelly, Kelly language. Masonite board, he says. But anyway, I use wood. So I don't know if that's the same thing as he has or not, he uses or not. However, he made a really fantastic video about, and now you can do that over here in the States. You can go to a thrift store, you can go to your library, because we're the dollar store. I've told you this a million times about using books as your art journal. And so he shows you, and it's something I did not know, and I'm ashamed to say, with all the arts and crafts and everything I do in my life, I did not know to glue down the one, like he took papers out of the book, and he glued the papers together. And I always say, make sure you glue the papers down together, like, so they're even. But when I glue my papers down, the top one's always like a little bit shorter than the bottom one. But like, he shows you how to do it. And then like the little pieces where he rips some papers out, like he glues that down too. Like, anyway, so he shows you this great method to use books for your art journal, because so many people do not have the financial ability to go out and buy a Dylusions art journal or a Moleskine or mixed media paper or whatever. And we all have books sitting around. Like I said, my library sells them, books and stuff like that for like $1. And the dollar store, I have more religious books that I've gotten from the dollar store that I use for art journaling. So he gives you some really great tips. And he's going to be starting to make videos again too. So I'm going to link him below too in the about section below, for y'all to watch his new video that he has out. And please sub to watch his new stuff come out, because I think that like I said, I was watching it and I did not know, like I wouldn't have glued that little piece that when you cut the paper out, and how he does it. And I do it so differently. I do it haphazardly because that's just how I do things. But like now I was watching his and I thought, maybe I should take a little bit more time, and maybe it wouldn't, because what he said, what was interesting, which I know when you buy a book that's glued, because I always look for books that are stitched with the signatures and all that, but they're hard to come by. I mean, sometimes I'll end up going to Barnes and Noble and looking in their discount section, and I still spend $9.99 for a big book, but it's sewn in, you know what I mean? Like in the signatures and stuff like that. But, you don't always get that. So at the dollar store or wherever, all the books are glued in. So he tells you how to take your ruler and measure in so you don't cut, because the minute you cut, which I've done this 1,000 times, and maybe it makes sense to you, or this is how you do it, but when you cut down the like middle of the book to take pages out, and you like damage that glue that everything's connected to, pages start falling out. It's simple. I don't know. My brain doesn't work that way. I have to physically see. I have to actually watch. Like, I learned from watching more than like reading something. So seeing that made it make sense to me more than, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just babbling. Okay, so then, so that link's going to be below. What other link did I say I was going to do? I think that was the link. And then Hope for a Cure for Crafts did a video today, and I'm going to put that below for y'all to check out if you're not subbed to her. She has a Ning site, artthroughpain.ning.com, and I believe they're doing an AT swap over there too. And I believe, if I understood her video correctly, she's asking for people to send, like, if you have extra craft supplies or something, to her, so she can distribute to people who, like, are housebound and can't leave or can't afford art supplies and whatnot. Now, I'm letting you guys know this. You don't have to, you know, if you don't, I know a lot of us on here struggle. I try to do as many giveaways as I can of what I can afford and what I can do. I've done random acts of kindness for people who are homebound, who can't afford things, you know, or aren't able to leave the house to get them. We all suffer, you know, newbies, you know what I mean, starting out. It's like overwhelming because, you know, if you're new to mixed media or new to any kind of craft, or, you know, art or craft, you know, it can be expensive. So if you're interested, I'm going to link her link below, and go check her out and listen to what she has to say. And you know, I like I said, I think helping people is a wonderful thing. I love helping people, and when I can do it, I do it. That's why I do the giveaways like I do. To you know, to me, 2 packs of clay to give to somebody who doesn't have clay because they want to try it is nothing to me. If it makes their day, like, it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? So maybe you have some arts or craft supplies sitting around, and maybe you would like to donate to her. I'm sure she's open to emailing her and asking her questions and all that kind of thing. You know, I'm cleaning out a lot of my stuff and rearranging. Like, I have to, for me to finally get back on my feet after over 3 years. It's taken me a long time. It's as excited as I am, it's very sad to me. But, you know, I have to, like, let go of that part of me and move forward and know that my son's not coming back, and that's just something that happened, and I still have to live. So that's one of my resolutions this year, is just to start one foot in front of the other and just start going forward. So I will put her link below, and if you are able to, you know, help her out. I don't know, like, I don't know exactly. I think I'm almost positive she said it could be anything from fabric to thread to anything you have. So I don't think she's specifically calling for, like, anything in particular. So, you know, check it out. Maybe you have some things laying around that you don't use, or that you can spare a couple of, or whatever. It's always good to help others. Definitely is. Trying to think what else. So you want to know my impulse thing that I did? Let me just tell you what I did, okay? So I'm watching my YouTube, and that goddamn Tim Holtz shows me this blowy thing where you put your markers through, and you can, like, you're blowing, like airbrushing, right? His uses any marker, anything. So I go searching. Is this out yet? I have to have it. It's not out yet till end of March, April. I don't know when, like, all the CHA stuff comes out, right? So I'm looking, and all of a sudden this lady on eBay has like 6 of them. So, because he had mentioned that, what's that, Scrapbook Central, or no, bless you. I don't know what the company is, but anyway, it's a big scrapbooking thing. Anyway, gosh, what's their name? I watch them all the time. Anyway, so I look, and this lady has like 5 or 6 of them on eBay. Great numbers, great, whatever. So I'm like, I want to buy it. Because I ain't waiting until March, April, whenever. Then I got to buy it online, because they ain't going to sell it in the store, because they don't sell shit from Tim Holtz in the store. It's always the same thing. You have to buy the same die cuts. You have to do everything. I have to buy everything offline. Fine, great, wonderful. Okay. So I buy it. Now you can put Copics in. You can put Pro markers, you can put everything in, right? Awesome. Oh my gosh, so freaking excited. Okay. I get mine. I get it. Wonderful, wonderful seller. Wonderful seller. I got it in 2 days. Awesome. I get it. Let me see. Is the name of the company on here? I don't know. This is called Spritzer. And I can't remember what the name of the company is. You would know it. Anyway, so this is it. Great. It gets in the mail. I'm like, awesome. Spritzy. Awesome. Until none of my fucking markers fit in it. Okay? That's the size marker I gotta do. So I gotta go through my Sharpies and everything to use it. But my Copics, whatever the hell they're called, ain't fitting in there. Pro markers? Pfft, please. Spectrum Noir? Pfft, ain't going in there. So then I had to get, just to try, because I was so excited about it. I'm like, I got it 2 days. Like, when do you ever order anything and get it in 2 days? I left her great feedback. It's not her fault that I'm stupid, and I thought Tim Holtz would be way better, because I just don't dig him. However, so I get one of my Faber-Castells. One of them, put him in, does it, wonderful, whatever. Faber-Castells are expensive. I don't always want to use them, so I'm going to try Sharpies. I hope my Sharpies fit in here. I can't wait for Tim Holtz to come out now. Because his fits the Copics and or whatever the hell they're called, Pro markers, Spectrum Noirs, everything. Like, I'm sitting here staring at this, and my husband's like a genius when it comes to things. And I'm like, can he rig this so he can make that opening bigger? Because I just want you to see. Ain't nothing else fitting in there. Sharpie, maybe. Maybe I'll have to go through all my Bics and Sharpies and stuff. I mean, it's a great concept, but, like, honestly, when I was, like, researching, because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not, like, this is how stupid I was. I'm like, I'm unscrewing this thinking, is it making it wider? No, it's not. It just tightens your marker in. So I'm researching and looking and everything like that, and I'm like, God damn it, I'm going to have to buy me a Tim Holtz one when it comes out now. So I'll be playing with this, so when I get Tim Holtz's, I can play with all my things. But yeah, so I'm hoping that a Sharpie fits in there, because I have tons of Sharpies and Bics and all them, and hopefully, because otherwise I'm kind of shit out of luck, and I spent a little bit more than I should have on this. When I saw what the company was, it is a good blower though. Like, it blows like glitter and stuff off of stuff. Like this. But yeah, so Tim Holtz will be getting my money. And I'll just play with whatever I can stick in that hole. I hate using my Faber-Castells because they're expensive. And that's, like, I only have, like, one, like, Copics and Spectrum Noir and Pro markers and Aqua mark. Like, I have tons. But I do have, and I'm going to see if they fit, like, the Tombos and all of them. So I'm going to see. I've done a lot of research, and some people love them with the Tombos and all. Some people say they don't work. I don't know. But that's what I got. I'm going to blow the crumbs out of here that I found. Crummy, crummy. But that's what I did because I'm an impulse buyer, and I don't like to wait for things. And, yeah. So as I was trying to smush my Copic in there, it didn't work. Not the right size. Every website you go on and every YouTube I've watched, you have to buy, what are they called? Stamping Up. That's the company. You have to buy their markers to fit in there. So I do have Tombos and all them, and I'm going to see how it works with them when I get my desk cleaned off. So that's my 28-minute rant about absolutely nothing. But please check out the 2 links I put below. I have no idea what the other link was when I discussed it in the beginning. I don't know. Let me know if you need addresses, if you're all set with your ATCs addresses. You don't have to be done with your ATCs, but that you have the addresses that you need. I'm going to do my best to do a video tomorrow. I think that might be all I have. I don't know. Should have wrote things down. I'm leaning definitely towards, it seems like we're going to be doing a mixed media giveaway again. So leave below this video if you didn't happen to see the other video, if mixed media, you know, or if you know, have something else in mind, let me know. And that's all I got. It's been a very blah week. And it's getting dark so early. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I think I complained about everything that I wanted to complain about and talk about everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know what else. That's about it. So, if you watch this, you're not getting the time back. But tomorrow I'm hoping to have an art video up or some kind of video. Clay, art, something. I don't know. We'll see. I've been cleaning and straightening up all day, and like I said, I'm sitting surrounded by all kinds of stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. And I don't have cases. I have to go buy more stuff to put stuff in. And that's how I feel. But at least I got my bags emptied. That was exciting to see all the different beads and stuff that I have bought and not known. So I can make a bunch of jewelry because it did get me like my mind going and that kind of thing. So I'm excited about that. I also found this. Don't ask me where or what it's for. It's a little baby that sits there. It was in my thing here. So it's going to be my little... It has a hole in its bum. I don't know. Should it go on a pencil maybe? But I like its little weird hair on the top. Yeah. I don't know. He's just hanging out. No willy or nothing. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. So we'll just let it hang there like... And just let him just sit there. So that's it. I think I've answered all my emails back. I had tons of emails. I appreciate you guys so much emailing me to make sure I'm okay, see what's going on. I think I've hit everybody back. Erica, I got your email today. I think I emailed you back. I am almost positive I emailed you back today. Because I couldn't remember if I emailed her back or not, so I had to write her to ask her if I emailed her back or not, and then I didn't, and then she wrote me in the process. It's very confusing, but I had about, I don't know, I had quite a bit. It took me all morning to write everybody back, and I want to thank you guys so much for caring so much about me and my family, and it just makes me feel fantastic. I'm over 1,800 viewers now, which, like, when I saw, I about peed my pants. How do I know? Let me just see here. 1,854. It grew 20 overnight. I don't even know why. How? Because I haven't put any videos up, but I'm thrilled to death. And I want to thank each and every one of you who share my videos, who, you know, who I love writing back and forth on my videos. Zoila is her name, I believe. I know she's been watching back videos and commenting and stuff, and just everybody. You guys have just been awesome, and I look forward to making more videos and teaching you guys what you want. As always, write me what you want to see. Write me if you want to experiment and us to experiment with things and try things or make products that are out there. I love doing that. Write me if you want to see something in clay, something specific. Write me if you want to see something in mixed media or drawn, or write me if you want to see anything you want to see. Any questions, always ask, which you guys know because I've been answering questions and I love it. Leave me comments, you know, all that kind of thing. So, although this is a very boring vlog, you do have 2 videos that you can go watch, and I appreciate if you subbed. I know a lot of you are subbed to Hope for a Cure because I've talked about her before, but with Alan, I believe it's ASW Creations, I'll put it below. Sub to him, watch his new video, and give him some love. And he has a lot of new stuff coming out, he says, so I'm excited for that. I love watching people create and do things. I've not done Doodle of the Day like I should be. I've been a very, very bad girl. You can check out Poet Spice is her name on YouTube, and she has a doodle a day. It's never too late to start, just start doodle a day. But I've just been out of sorts and just can't even function. So doodling just doesn't, like, I've just not felt it, just not even been in, like I said yesterday, I don't even think I stepped in here. So, you know, But go check it out because it is really cool. And when I was doing it daily, it was a lot of fun. So I want to try to get back into that too. I've been naughty. Very, very naughty. And oh my God, new TV show with what's that show with Woody Harrelson called again?
True Detective.
Thank you. True Detective on HBO?
Yeah.
HBO. Oh, I'm gonna love it. It's so my kind of show. Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey. Mm, I am like hooked. One show. And it's like a slow moving cop show. And I believe it's only 8 episodes. And it's not going to be like from what I understand, it's not going to be like, again, next year or next, you know what I mean? Like a series. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Love it, love it. I also love Being Human, UK version only, not the US. Love it. If anybody wants some good TV advice, ask me. Oh, and let me just say this, okay? Okay. This Saturday night on Lifetime, 8 o'clock. I don't know how many of you are my age or older. I'm sure the youngins ain't gonna know this. VC Andrews. Okay. I am so freaking excited because my grandma, who, bless her soul, my mother's side, was everything to me. Everything to me growing up. I was abused and I had a really, really rough childhood, and she was just everything to me. She had, gosh, how many are there? There's me and my sister, my two cousins, my two cousins. So she had 8 grandchildren, and she treated us the same, all the same, and she was broke as shit, and always she would always go to flea markets and always make sure she had something for us for our birthday or Christmas, and she was just this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful woman, and really instilled in me reading because she read so much. And then like my mother read also. And one of the first adult books I ever read was Flowers in the Attic, and V.C. Andrews, and then Stephen King. Like my family was Stephen King freaks. So then I started reading that, and then like I was just a horror freak. I'm a horror freak now. I mean, the more gruesome, gross. I love my husband and I, watch horror movies when we can find, when we can find good ones. We love foreign horror movies. So if y'all know of any like awesome horror movies like that are foreign and stuff like that, write down below, because we just love it all. I will read subtitles. Like good. I love watching people getting killed. It's this weird thing. Maybe I am psychotic myself. I don't know. It makes me feel like when I'm miserable, I love watching it. Is that some kind of weird thing? I think it is. But anyway, so anyway, V.C. Andrews' first book I ever read, Flowers in the Attic, and now on Saturday night on Lifetime, Flowers in the Attic. Now there's a girl in there, Heather Graham's her name. She plays the mother, but it's on Saturday night, 8 o'clock, Lifetime. Make sure it's HD or my husband will freak if you're recording it. And I'm so excited. Then coming up the end of January is the Lizzie Borden movie on Lifetime. Like, I don't know if Lifetime is, like, I hope they're, like, they got bought out and they're changing their thing. Because, like, these are 2, like, fantastic movies I'm so excited to see, even though they're TV movies, you know what I mean? But it's Lizzie Borden movie. Oh, my God. I am a serial killer or killer. I asked my husband, like, what kind of killer lover am I? Like, am I a true like crime lover? What am I? Because I'm a serial killer freak. And even though Lizzie Borden isn't necessarily a serial killer, it's, whatever. But anyway, so that's coming on Lifetime too. So if you have your little DVR and all that, search for it. I cannot wait to see him. So if you watch Flowers in the Attic this weekend on Lifetime, I'm promoting it at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Let me know, like Sunday or Monday or whatever. Just write it in a comment, email me, hit me up. You know where to get me. And then we'll discuss, because I'm so freaking excited. I cannot wait. Okay, that's the excitement. See, that's things that get me excited. That and a good horror movie. Watching somebody getting gutted. Yeah, and tortured. It's very weird. I've been like that since I was little. Yeah. Except I don't like watching, like, movies that are true. Like, that makes no sense, because you like serial killers and this kind of thing, which are true, but you can't watch anything true. I don't like watching, like, things that have to do with kids getting hurt. And I don't like I have a hard time watching like violence on movies when it's like not Charles Manson, all that shit. I'm like obsessed with Charles Manson, but um like I don't, how does that even make sense? Like I don't like to watch like somebody's child disappear, then they do like a movie about it, and I can't do that. Or like when like the movies come out and it's like a true story, you know what I mean? And those make me sad, if that makes any sense. But anyway, look, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. It's so important, because you don't ever know, and we're all fighting some sort of battle in some way, shape, or form. And I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope to have a art video of some sort up within the next day or so. Most likely tomorrow because Sunday's football. And that's all I got. So thanks for hanging in. Thanks for being so caring and wonderful and emailing me like you guys have been, and making sure I'm okay and all those wonderful things. I'm hanging in there like we all do, and just waiting for the gray to like just keep going, and leave me some peace. I need some peace. So I'll see you in the next video. Leave below, like I said, if for a giveaway, because I'm not going to decide for another couple days. So leave below if you're just watching this one and didn't watch the other one and didn't, put in your vote for what you want. And please make sure to watch the 2 videos I put in my about or my description or whatever below. And if you found me and aren't completely depressed and like ready to like run and jump out the window, I do a lot of art videos and just go through my videos and see what I do. This is not my normal like kind of like blah. But if you found me and dig me or whatever, just hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a like. I appreciate it. And if you guys have your own YouTube videos or channels that you do YouTube videos on, and I'm not already subbed, leave that down below too, because I want to sub to you if you're subbed to me. I like doing that. And I know a lot of people don't do videos on their YouTube. They just have YouTube so they can watch videos and stuff. But if you do have a video channel that you do videos on, let me know that so I can sub to you also and give you a shout out. So thank you. We're almost up to 1,900 now. I cannot believe it. When I get to 2 grand, we're going to have a wicked big giveaway. So, it's going to be a menagerie of all kinds of things, if that's the right word I want to use. So have a great night. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And like I said, be kind. And that's all I got. Bye, guys.